Good evening, happy Tuesday, and welcome to stream. My name is Jaeger Forrester. I am playing Final Fantasy XIV today with Dokkan Battle in the background. So, we are going through the new content of the Final Fantasy XIV patch, Dark Throne. And we got through the story last time, and now we're moving through the side story of Pandemonium. I think we're about halfway through that, so we should have some time to get over to the 24 raid story and check that out. That'll probably happen in the second or final part of stream. Just quick little news, just FYI, God of War is done. I did 20 streams of it and got everything that I wanted out of it. Was mostly just story and some of the fun, challenging side stuff. So, yeah, already done. So, it's all set up for Final Fantasy XVI, which is going to release next week, Thursday, and that is a stream day for me. So, to fill in that time between now and then, usually, well, I was playing God of War on Thursdays and on the weekend, so those days are going to get filled up with the old schedule, which was Final Fantasy XIV Thunderin' Thursdays on Thursday. And for the weekend stream, we're taking a quick little return to City Skylines. There are some claims that were made in one of the last City Skylines stream. So I'm going to spend some time taking care of that. We're going to look at the city again, just see how it's doing. And then, yeah, next week, Final Fantasy XIV again on Tuesdays, and then Final Fantasy XVI on Thursday. And I'll probably double up on Final Fantasy XVI, so we'll play that on the weekend as well, just to run through it as quickly as possible, while the rest of the streamers also do that and at a much faster pace, because I have full-time jobs and a night job, and streaming isn't my full-time job. Anyway, music. It's been muted because of copyright reasons, but if you want to listen along, do !music join, or head on over to my Discord, and there you see an invitation to listen to my music on your Spotify. Currently, I think I'm playing Battle Prep playlists. Doesn't completely sound like it, but I'll probably switch it up to Battle Party here in a little bit, as we're going to be doing some battles, obviously. So if you like to listen along, just head on over and take a listen, or listen to whatever you want. I'm just here to relax, have a good time with you, and the games that I enjoy. And I see Rin is on here. She is ready to hit those buttons for the blindness redemptions. And halfway through already? Yep, I did 2 already on last stream. Thunderin' still needs to catch up on all of them, so that's what we're going to be doing on Thursday. Alright, so again, at the very, very top, you see Dokkan Battle up there. You see that there is some stamina that needs to be used, so anytime you want me to play a little bit of Dokkan, just put in !Dokkan time. I should be able to hear it, and I'll play Dokkan for a little bit. I'll probably pop it up while I'm waiting for cues too. Where? Oh, here it is. Also some good news. I got some new computer stuff. One being a controller. This one actually works, and it's really nice. We'll see how long this one lasts. I also got a new mouse. It's still exactly the same, but my mouse wheel works. So, yay! Alright, let's go ahead and start Pandemonium! I have told you all that I know of Athena and the many secrets she kept hidden from the world. If she indeed stored her memories within the heart of Sabik, we must ask ourselves how they were awakened in this age. When was the crystal last sighted? Years ago? Oh, I can be like, probably whenever the Asians were roaming around, maybe. Or I could just be like, Ultima Weapon. It's like, oh, Ultima Weapon, I know what that is. I mean, he's already kind of hinting of like, we're not trying to tell him too much. So, maybe we just do this. In the hands of the Asians, presumably. Based on the information your colleagues provided, I presume the same. If an Asian was present during your defeat of the Ultima Weapon, it stands to reason that he recovered the heart. And this selfsame Asian was later struck down at a location known as the Ethereochemical Research Facility. I've heard that name, and recently, the site of Professor Claudian's disappearance. Indeed, he was tracing ethereal signature resembling that of the memory crystal in his possession, a signature that may have well belonged to the heart of Sabik, in which case it's no coincidence that Athena's awakening followed. But what reason would he have to bring her back to life? Was his mind not his own? Yep, more questions without answers. Though Athena's essence is that of a memory, her magics have not suffered for the lack of a physical body. As the world is now, it should not be possible, but she must have found a suitable vessel. If Elidibus is to be believed, she readies this fossil for godhood, and is perilously close to success. Why did I have such trouble with that word? It beggars belief. As you well know, you were the linchpin of her ambition. Yours was the only form that could contain the immense power Athena required, and had long since turned to dust. As pleasant as this discussion is, we require more information if we're to unravel this mystery. You know who awaits you, Jaeger. I even said my own name wrong. Themis, I fear you won't find him cooperative as we are accustomed to. We know not how vast space beyond these gates may be, but somewhere within lurks Athena, with Elidibus leashed at her side. This may be a simplistic theory, but hear me out. If Themis arose from his memories intact, he will be eager to see reason. We need only break the magics that bind him to regain our old ally. When I had fallen under Hephaestus' influence, you didn't stop trying until I was freed. I would ask that you would do the same for Themis. Though none of us are real in the conventional sense, I feel it must be done, as Themis would never have wished to be your enemy. With Eric's perspective is a sentimental one, Elidibus may possess privileged knowledge. To question him unimpeded by magics would be ideal. Aegisthus broke free of her bounds in the final moments, suggesting that Athena's hold weakens under the weight of combat. He might use the same principle to unshackle Elidibus's mind. But remember that our very nature is fragile. Even if he inhabits a vessel which, to meet you in battle, I am certain is not meant to endure. If left weakened for too long, his aether may dissipate back into ethereal sea. You had best act quickly. And quest accepted, and Anabasios, the 11th Circle, now accessible. I mean, Vin, if you want to join in on this, feel free. Oh, shoot. I need a clean inventory now.
Hey, my glasses!
Nah, my glasses!
See without them.
I'm sure it's for the fight, so I'll hold off. Don't let me forget. There she is. Alright. Let's do some selling real quick. Oh! There's a friend I haven't seen in a while. Okay. What can I get rid of? Put that away? Yes. I can get rid of some cards. Get rid of some cards. Oh, why am I walking all the way to the airship? I could have used the aetherite. Okay. Cards. Oh, that's right. I bought something here recently. So I'm out of MPG. And I need to save up for the next one. Only for this fight, Winpoo will stay. Alright. Probably gonna eat soon. Gotcha. Oh, right. Gotta lose the glasses now. Alright, Alexa, set timer for 5 minutes. Got a throne room. Hello, Elidibus.
I suppose I have Athena to thank for this incarnation. I have long considered how I might stand against you, I admit.
Uh-huh.
In transformation, I present to you my truth. I am Elidibus.
That was like another incarnation of Warrior of Light. Okay. Nah, that's him. Like Emmett. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Echo decides he's gonna be main tank. That is absolutely okay with me.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Alright.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Okay, I mean, oh. I was like, oh man, that's easy. So it's probably gonna do it again. Oh no! It tricked me! Alright. I got this. I got this. Darkness. Going in. Alright, you know me, just an AoE blast. Got it.
Submit to the emissary.
Dark and light. Okay, well...
Be maintained.
no one's standing in it. This right?
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Alright, that was right. Had to do the opposite.
It's not for you to win.
I bet this one I gotta stay out. Alright, there's the two again. Where am I going? Oh, dark again.
Will light embrace or darkness consume? Will you be judged worthy to exist? Now to take your measure.
Alexa, stop. Ooh. It'll give me a time. Put the glasses back on. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. But the blindness level of just losing my glasses isn't that bad.
I am the emissary, and I shall never die.
Alright, where am I sitting? Going back to the white?
Now to take your measure. These magics are not for you to win.
It's surprising that these things aren't switching.
Will you be judged worthy
partially expected them to be switching. Make this, you know, more complicated. But it's not complicated! Oh.
Now, take your...
Wasn't looking.
For victory! Warriors forged in my own image.
Oh. What's this? Oh boy. So, probably this? Yeah. Hi, smart.
These magics are not the usual. Power from beyond! Will light embrace or darkness consume? For victory! I am the emissary, and I shall never die.
Alright. Do I get a different color this time? Nope.
Now to take your measure. These magics are not for you to wield. Will you be judged worthy to exist? Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Good enough for me. Now let's get my accessory piece. Alright, pass, 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 and pass, and that should get... Not getting that. Cool. Got an accessory piece, because most people are trying to collect body and other armor pieces. Thank you for the assist, Rin. The fog has lifted. I knew that Athena's magics magnifying the desires of their victim at the expense of all else. I never get what desire mind she could exploit. Fighting me? Since the moment we met, I made it plain my interest in you, my desire to understand your nature. I suppose that curiosity extended to how each of us would fare in a match of strength. Oh, he's dissipating already. What is this? Free. That I'm no longer needed. Yep. He's dissipating already. Don't look so crestfallen, my friend. These few moments of clarity are more than I could ever ask for. You must render judgment of Athena's actions. Do your duty one last time. This warmth, your aether. You grasped the fraying strands of my being and tied them together with your own? Nevertheless, I fear that I'm here on borrowed time. I only hope I can see you through the last of our battles. Until then, I will cherish every moment. I am Elidibus, the emissary. As such, it falls upon me to judge Athena, who would disrupt our carefully maintained balance to fulfill her own desires. I shall not waver in this duty. Let us return to Eric and La Habrea. There is much I would share with you before we embark on our final ascent. Themis, it's good to see you. I knew Jaeger would guide you to our side once again. I am grateful he had the patience to tolerate my lapse in manners. Athena's hold upon me is broken, and I pledge every moment of my remaining time to seeing that she answers for her deeds. Very good. To that end, I would have you share what you know of her plan. Of course, as I mentioned, Athena possesses a vessel that may serve in the creation of a god. It is someone Jaeger messed up my name again, really. It is someone Jaeger knows well, a man by the name of Claudian. By a twist of fate, his body proved to be ideal for Athena's purpose. That's surprising. The creation of a person requires not just body, soul, or memory, but rather all three. We are made from memories of our ancient counterparts, etched upon drifting souls and given form through the infusion of aether. We lack a physical body, yet you can see and feel us all the same. Athena is different. She has carved her memories into Claudian's soul while it was still within its body, and thus made both her own. But even she is prone to error. After the Sundering, beings became more fragile in both body and soul, and this difference prevents Athena from realizing the full extent of her desires. Yeah, mortal body. So that's why she has turned her sights towards Jaeger. His uncommon strength rivals even the mightiest of our age. By scrutinizing his feats in battle, Athena aims to deduce a secret of Jaeger's prowess and use it to fortify her own vessel. Only then will the culmination of her research be at hand. Can't we simply remove Athena's memories from Claudian's body? I was gonna say, then to fight Athena, we must fight Claudian as well. But I'm like, I'm a problem solver, and I just want to like, here's my question. Can't we just strip her? That's probably a wrong phrase to use towards Athena. An arduous task, but not impossible. Athena can inscribe herself upon another soul, but she cannot erase its will. If we awaken Claudian's spirit to the reality of his bondage, he might be compelled to wrest his body from Athena's clutches. Stripper? Really? Yeah. Actually, she's sitting right behind me, so... She has headphones on, so I don't think she can hear.
I can hear you.
Oh, she can hear? Did you hear what I said about...
Yeah, I'm just gonna say.
Okay, so she has no comment. We still don't know why she chose Claudian. What makes him more suited than anyone else? That is a very good question indeed. Although I've never spoken to Claudian, I did witness an incident that may prove revelatory. When instructing the vessel to do her bidding, she called it by a familiar named Eric. Why would she... It is as I thought. You need to share a little bit more, La Habrea. Alright. Final quest, final battle. Themis, you may have just handed us the key to rescuing Claudian. What must we do? First and foremost, we must confront Athena. She must be made vulnerable, as Elidibus was. Yet, our opponent stands on the verge of godhood. As we are now, she would unmake us in an instant. Jaeger, we have no choice to place the burden of our fate, and the fate of many more besides, squarely upon your shoulders. Well, this feels normal. I trust you have no objections? God or no, I shall cast her down, or it's a burden I'm used to carrying. Objections? No. Concerns? Yes. But since I said like, oh, this feels normal. I imagine so. Ever have we relied upon your skill at arms, among many other people. And we all appreciate Jaeger's willingness to fling himself at the unknown. However, we have yet to hear how this will liberate Claudian. I have a plan. Do not trouble yourself over the details. Oh, just have faith in La Habrea. The same goes for you, Jaeger. You must focus the entirety of your attention on Athena. She will not be easily bested, even by one of your prowess. And let us trust in La Habrea and prepare for the battle to come. Before we face Athena, I must know. If she had ever discovered the Orosite, had never fallen under its influence, would she have lived a normal life? Would she have been a mother to me? I've asked myself the same questions. Questions with no answers, I fear. Man, that sucks. But let us put them out of our mind. There is something we must discuss, and I would not do so not as La Habrea, but as a father to his son. Oh. That'll definitely perk him up. Alright, 12th circle. And I'm guessing Rin is squarely into eating a meal. Yep, she has excused herself. Alright, to the 12th circle. That was quick. Oh, and I got 14 minutes to do this before ad break begins.
Can you even see in these?
Oh.
Yes, I can.
How dare you! Up the blindness level to 8? You got a number for me? 3. Okay.
You have done well to reach the seat of godhood. Now, bear your souls to me.
I like these side characters are getting voice actors. Alexa, set 5-minute timer. Alright. You thought you were safe. Darn it! Ooh, she pretty butterfly. I guess that's gonna be her god form. Is she gonna close her eyes the entire time?
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
On the soul.
You cannot escape my attack.
I literally cannot see my buttons. I have to look down to see my buttons. You know what? This is why I have my buttons like right next to my character. Oh. Is that happening again? No? Okay.
From nothing, I mold life. You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Trinity of Souls. Okay. I see a wing. See the other wing. So, who's next? What's first? Okay, white's first. Hey, Lethadia. Rin's wreaking havoc, yes. Yes, she is. I can't see with the thing on! Oh, good thing I stepped out to the side. I've never done this fight before, so I'm like learning everything 8 out of 10 blind. What's this? Well, people are moving over here. Oh, circle. Okay. They'll just find the donut. Ah! Alright, there's a circle, there's a circle. 2 circles. Oh, go here first, and then go over here. Yeah! That's smart. Parthenos. Ah! Parts of this is helpful to see on, but I don't know if the timer will reach that far. Well, I might be a little too busy to take them off, so you might get an extension of 5 minutes. What's that? People are moving this way, so I'm gonna move here. Ooh! Okay, go over here with the other tank. Oh, she must be standing here for a certain reason. Butterfly wings? Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, ain't this just lovely?
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Oh, there's the butterfly wings. Figured they would show up. Alright, there's that one. Just follow the party. Ah, yeah, there were 4 of them. Oh, guess not. But there will be. I know there will be. Shouldn't have 4 wings for nothing.
This is but a glimpse of the god's strength.
Okay, what the minions gonna do? What's going on here? Alexa, stop. No thank you. Eesh. Oh boy.
Seven hells to the pinnacle of the heavens.
Now what?
The world shall crumble. Such a singularly resolute soul.
Alright. Survived that.
Chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
My anxiety is still up, but I'm still alive. Oh, where's the donut? There's the donut.
Shine brilliant for me.
Ah!
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Oh! Shoot! There. There. There.
Today, my theory shall be proven as fact.
You got a good team? Thankfully. With it being new, yeah. If I didn't have a good team, these goggles here would be spelling a very good death.
From the fabric of creation.
Oh, right, donut. Where's the donut? Ah, shoot.
I give voice.
I don't see a donut.
Shine brilliant for me.
People are moving over here. Got it. Oh, we got some deaths now. So I used up all of my healing. Really give to anyone else. They did slow attacks down a bit, I think. Oh, did they have like a little bit of an update or something?
Shall be proven as fact.
Oh, I'm tank now. Owie! Cool! Taking these off now. Wah! Alexa, stop. So that's the ad break. So we'll probably take an ad break soonish. Congrats on finished Pandemonium. Thank you very much. Thank you for making the last fight interesting. Oh, someone's named Avalian Jaeger. Oh, and the minion's here already. Okay, the ad break is only gonna take, like, 3 minutes, so I can hang out here for a little bit while we go on ad break. So whenever we come back, we will finish the story of Pandemonium, and then we will head on over to where the 12 are, and, work that side of the raid. Don't go anywhere! We shall be back. Alright. We are coming back. Before they decide to kick me out. As the, idle camera was playing, this is really beautiful. If I ever get a chance, I'll take some pictures here. Alright, finishing up the story here. Countless years I waited within that stifling crystal. And now, when my dream is finally within reach, you stand in my way. Your dream is not but selfish ambition. Its fulfillment would benefit only you. And why, Athena? At the end of this road to godhood, what did you hope to find? It matters not. The fact remains that she worked against the interests of the star. Even so, I would hear her answer. I would know why my mother cast this aside. How unlike you, Eric. You were never so inquisitive before. Having struck upon a hypothesis, there is but one thing the wise woman desires. Irrefutable proof. Why are you being so weird? My theory was that any true god would see us as we are, imperfect. She would hammer out our flaws and build something greater. To prove that this could not but benefit the star, I would give it the perfect stewards, that it might shine brighter than any other. and you would destroy the lives already upon it. In that, I am no different from our peers. Over the course of eons, how many creations have we wrought? Such creatures cannot usher the inferior predecessors into oblivion. Oh, I don't know why I pressed that button. Even without our meddling, nature would take the selfsame course. That's a better picture. If the destination is the same, is it somehow worse to arrive there by the guidance of a god? I think not. The Auracite made such thoughts irresistible, perhaps, but it cannot have created them from whole cloth. This is Athena's truth. What right have you to pass judgment? You were but a vessel for my masterwork. Your purpose ends there. My only mistake was leaving you possessed of a soul. What are you saying? Poor Eric. Always the last to arrive at the obvious conclusion. I gave birth to you for a single reason, that you might serve as my tool. And like any tool, I crafted you to suit my needs, that you might accept my essence when the time came. I guess that explains why she was so drawn to her. Of course, I also made you more amenable to my demands, and ensured that you would feel a cloying affection for your dear mother. However, it seems that my tinkering was insufficient. My feelings were of your design? You created a boy unable to grasp even the simplest magic, ever hopelessly clinging to his mother's robes, unable to do otherwise. I was doomed from the start. Yet here you are, standing in defiance of her design. You are more than what she made you. I still feel the sting of it, but with pain comes clarity. You ill deserve to wear the mantle of a god. As stubborn as you are witless, if this star will not be mine, then it serves no purpose. Oh, that's Ultima. She is the heart of the Sabik. She aims to obliterate the ethereal sea and the stem flow of life. She will do no such thing. Ooh, you gonna bind her? How are you gonna bind her? Before the battle, La Habrea told me I was the key to finishing this. Wearing some Organization 13 style robes there. Oh yeah, this is all just Ascian stuff. Although I am but an illusion, my soul has crossed eons to find its home in another, one whose body Athena has seen fit to purloin as her own. Much of what I once was now resides in him. Should my memory seize this chance to follow suit, I may resound enough to wake his mind. But Athena still inhabits him still. What will become of you? I don't know, but if I can rouse his soul, perhaps it'll disrupt Athena's hold. It's the best chance we have. This feels a little far-fetched. My whole life, others have looked down upon me, but I've never given up searching for my purpose. Now I found it. This decision is yours to make, and yours alone. Do as you will, my son. I know you shall make me proud. You had the inappropriate thought of giving her a wedgie. I had the inappropriate thought of, quote-unquote, stripping her away from Claudian's body. Ooh, Eric, don't you dare! No! Stop this! Your words hold sway over me no longer. My life is my own, and I have found my true family. Uh-oh. My power wanes. The vessel rejects me? There we go. Athena's been stripped. What is happening? Athena's magic should be impotent with no body to fuel them. Precisely, Athena was the sole force holding the space around Pandemonium together, and now it crumbles. Oh, great. Now we gotta get out of here. Although, little would change if we were buried here. We cannot let this be Jaeger's final resting place. Ah, it's great when people with terrible family realize they aren't beholden to them because of generic relation. Mm-hmm. Of all of my miscalculations, to think that you would be my undoing. That you would even be incapable of defying me. Ah, is there more you would say to me? Or have you decided to return to your dear mother's bosom? Have you brought Claudian back to me? No. Apologies, but I'm the only dreads of your own memory. I could do naught but watch you as the evil you've wrought collapses, bearing you under its weight. How disappointing. Truly. Useless to the last. Man, she is a terrible mom. And who made me that way? Ah. Bye-bye. The Ethereal Sea is clean again, yay! Although Eric was not but a collection of memories, I know his absence pains you. But he acted with resolve, full aware of the potential consequences. Let us look back on this moment not with sorrow, but with pride. You both are the heroes of the day. Athena's ambitions would have swallowed the world had you not stemmed their advance. We shall stay here, both to look over Professor Claudian and ensures that there will be no further disturbances in the aerial thea. You should rest, and I will not take no for an answer. Just gonna accumulate more direct hit rate. It seems we can do naught but wait. Wait until he wakes up. Perhaps we might discuss a matter which has been troubling me. While your colleague, Nemgigi, was enlightening us on historical events which led to this era, she let slip the name of one of the Asians, La Habrea. Well, that's out of the bag. Although she knew of the figure only from her research.
What?
There we go, I was waiting for someone to stitch it. Alexa, set timer for 5 minutes.
Although she knew of the figure only from her research, she was most insistent there was no evidence connecting to the Asian to myself. Yet I am aware that this La Habrea used the heart of Sabik to sow chaos throughout your world, and I would be a fool to deny such strong connections between us. You are the only one present who has met the Asian in question, so I would ask you directly, are he and I one and the same? Is it my fate to work in the shadows and bring about the untold destruction? I'm going to say that since he's a memory and he has been something different than what I've been seeing, and he wasn't beholden to Zodiac, I say cannot be certain. Should have done Stitch at the family drama too? Oh well. Yeah, just anytime there's a cutscene, just find Stitch it. I should also put the Channel Redemption old man, and I would do the old man voice for 5 minutes too. A diplomatic answer. I understand the Asians often use the bodies of others to enact their plots, so it is possible to say who they truly are. So it's impossible to say who they truly are. These Asians, or paragons I'm told, were ruthless in their schemes to rejoin the Sundered Worlds. I have heard but a small number of their deeds, and I still find it difficult to comprehend the depths to which they were willing to sink. To choose a path of evil, all for the sake of a star. I admit, 'tis a decision I would make under the right circumstances. Although the ages may take their toll, my devotion to my duty will never waver. Paying no heed to what I might lose, I will treat the heart of Sabik as a mere tool for my own ends. Never caring to look beyond the surface, I will unleash forces that I fail to truly comprehend, and remain blissfully ignorant of my hypocrisy all the while. Oh, Claudian's awake. Ah! It appears Claudian has awakened. Ah, Jaeger. I have some faint memories of what transpired. You stood against Athena and won. And you were there too. La Habrea, Eric's memories of you dwell within me still. Though unyielding discipline, you hope to forge a son equal to yourself, but the crucible you placed him in left scars which were loath to heal. Yet you were never motivated by selfishness. All you did was in service of your duty. At the least, I will hear no more. Though you may possess Eric's memories, you are not him. In rebirth, you have become someone else entirely, and you belong to this age. As such, I am your enemy, and an enemy does not deserve sympathy. Of course, I would never condone the actions of an Ascian, but you are not him. You are La Brea of the Convocation. You spared no effort in saving from Athena's machinations. For that you deserve the utmost praise, and my personal thanks.
Alexa, stop.
Because Ohana means family.
If you insist on deceiving yourself, then so be it. My stance remains unchanged. The most difficult of your trials is behind you, but you may find that Pandemonium has yet to relinquish the last of its secrets. Among them is the identity of Hephaestus' liberator, who set the very first wheels in motion. There is but one place to find these answers: the past. However, I must insist that you keep silent about Athena's fate. While I doubt it would change the decisions I make, you should not tender us information we could not uncover ourselves. Now that I have said my piece, I shall follow in my son's footsteps. I'm going to dissipate my aether right now because I can. I don't want to be in this embarrassing moment anymore. And these odious memories will fade to nothing, as was always their fate. Farewell. So I guess he's part of the Ethereal Sea now? Is he so close to it? My time, too, draws near, but I believe I can stay long enough to see this matter through. You shall journey to the past to seek out the truth of La Brea's words, yes? While Themis himself may have been there to see this encounter, I had the unique opportunity to hear your perspective on the matter. That is, of course, if you will share it with me. I look forward to it. I shall take into the Ethereal Sea one final time as I await your return. Alright. To the past. Oh, that is expensive. There's no cheap way to get there. So I'm just gonna have to grin and bear it. Oh, looks like I got some materia to extract. There we go. Oh, we got the researchers. There they are, waiting for me. Jaeger. Truth be told, I thought you would have little reason to ever visit this place again. Seems I was wrong. I'm looking for answers. How neatly you obfuscated your motivations. Do as you will, then. He has gone through the trouble to visit us, so I hardly think curtness is in order. We braved Pandemonium together, why not at least share with him our progress? I have relinquished control of Pandemonium to La Habrea. I was never meant to hold it for long, and now such authority resides in the rightful hands. With La Habrea's help, we have poured through Athena's research into Hemithoi. Thus, we were able to restore Hegemon's mind and body. Yet, there is still much work to be done. Damage to repair, keywords to replace. The tasks are too many to count. But, although the path may be long, our progress is steady. I believe we can safely say that Pandemonium will soon function as it did before. Indeed. Before we reach that point, however, there are some matters which must be put to rest. One concerns Pandemonium itself, and another is a personal matter. Until they are settled, I cannot move forward. It shall not take long. Lack of resolve caused me to delay, but I have chosen my course. These concerns must be weighty indeed. Do you intend to share your burdens with us? If you would bear witness, then come. Your arrival at this very moment almost beggars belief, but I shall not ask you to leave. I simply ask you that you do not interfere, no matter what may happen. I may interfere. Don't disrupt the timeline! Oh, I remember you. Stay here. This will be over soon. Why did you call me here, Master La Habrea? There's still much to be done if the warders are to be freed. You have served within Pandemonium since Athena's time, have you not? That makes you the most senior keyword, now that Adicius is gone. As such, you deserve to know a secret few others are privileged to hear, one concerning myself. Separating Hephaestus from myself required removing part of my soul. As a necessary sacrifice, but one which came at no small cost to my natural talents. I am but a shadow of a man I was at the time of my appointment as La Habrea. I could never hope to wield the same magics as Hephaestus used to bind the warders' minds, let alone break their shackles. That tone of defeat does not befit your voice, Master La Habrea. Do not give in to despair. There is no despair, only truth. I do not confide in you to garner cheap sympathy. That's a face. Hephaestus left behind fascinating research. His conclusion was that in order to transform a vessel into Hemitheos, absolute control over the mind was essential. As you well know, the magics used to achieve such dominion exploited strong emotions within their victims' hearts. In the case of Hesperos and Agistus, their respect for me. Upon slipping his bonds, Hephaestus took steps to throw Pandemonium into chaos. With their attention divided, Keyword and Water alike were easy targets. But there was an act that came before. Regardless of Hephaestus' prowess, he could not have won freedom on his own. Someone had to free him. For long days and nights, I pondered who might have released him. I could only conclude that Athena's plans were set in motion long, long ago when she claimed the mind of one of her admirers. Hegemon. None would question your pride in your position, your devotion to Pandemonium. But if you do not believe I'm the one fit to lead it, do you? Your loyalty lies not with my vision to Pandemonium, but Athena's. Master La Habrea, whatever has spurred this sudden accusation, I assure you, there is a proper explanation, so you admit it. What are you doing, La Habrea? Do not approach. Did the dad voice. As I've already stated, even should I detect Athena's tinkering, I am currently powerless to dispel it. And so I have come to a decision. One which was made with the best interests of our star in mind. In order to build a better future, I require the strength that I have lost. I must embrace these odious memories. Mark well this sight. Engrave it upon your very soul. Oh, I think I missed it. You now bear witness to Master La Habrea. I'll get that screenshot next time. I cannot imagine this was an easy choice, but it is done. Is she alive? Yes, and she shall remember this lesson well. Athena's puppet no longer, I see. She may yet harbor ill will toward me, but that is a risk I'm willing to take. Our star requires a steady hand to guide it, and now mine is equal to the task. I no longer allow Pandemonium to divert my focus. Hegemon, I would ask that you serve me anew. There is none other more suited to overseeing this prison, none other who would take such pride in their duty. My loyalty to Athena led me to betray you once before. Would you allow me to keep the position of Keyword? I require your talents, as I require Hephaestus. The past is of no consequence. Very well. In honor of our fallen colleagues, I shall restore this institution to its former glory. Her bangs are unfortunate. Wow. La Habrea is himself once more. He wields the authority without hesitation, and thinks not twice once his judgment has sounded. Oh, okay, so that's the La Habrea I know. Yet, he is different from Athena. He thinks only for the betterment of the star. So long as his duty guides his action, he shall not share her fate. and should his convictions ever waver, the emissary will set him back on the proper course. Serious face. Good. If this is the path he chooses to walk, then I will walk with him. I'll allow our bond to fray no further. As his son, I will support him in the days ahead. I would not ask you to say the same, Jaeger. You and I stand on peaks separated by vast chasms. Our perspectives shall never align. And never shall one give away to the other, for such is our nature. With that in mind, let us consider any debts between us to be voided. Before you leave here, mark well these words. My resolve shall weather loss unfathomable, and yield before no obstacle. Walk your path with the same conviction. Man, he got serious. That's definitely the La Habrea I used to know. Okay, now go back here, and I can go to Charlian and make this super cheap on myself. Yeah, so far this hour of stream has just been nothing but reading messages. Or cutscenes, cutscenes. Oh man, that mammoth reminded me that I haven't gone to my island in forever. Alright. There you are, Jaeger. While you were away, Themis brought me up to speed on all that happened while I was held prisoner. His story shone light upon a number of questions that were niggling at my conscience, namely those concerning the ethereal signature emanating from Oz's law. Doubtless his source was Athena, reaching out as far as she could from her prison, ever grasping for someone to take Eric's place, grasping for this body his soul resided in. I wanted to ask, when you first found the crystal, were you unable to hear the memories stored within? Indeed, it was only after our research was well underway that I could hearken to its whispers. Contact with the crystal should have awakened the memories, but the passage of time likely changed Eric's soul in subtle ways. Perhaps ethereal resonance was a gradual process in this case. However, being attuned to Eric exposed you to Athena's voice as well. Doubtless the choice to venture forth into Oz's law was not your own, it was Athena's influence working through you. I do recall being strangely fixated on acting alone. I never would have encouraged such recklessness usually. Although the choice was not entirely my own, I am still ashamed of my actions. Reflection is how we plant the seeds of growth. Although we must not blame ourselves for the events out of our control. That the voice in her crystal belonged to the person from which your soul originated, well, not even the most brilliant researcher can come to that conclusion. Your reassurance means more than you know, thank you. Now, one final matter. It concerns the very crystal whose discovery set this adventure in motion. Perhaps sparked by recent events, a new light began to shine from within its depths. From my experience, this may indicate a new memory has floated to the surface, eager to be observed. For some time, the question of why La Habrea and Eric would leave such a crystal behind in the first place has lingered in the back of my mind. With Eric's memories such such magical talents as are at my disposal, I believe we can make this final memory manifest for all of us to behold. Shall we witness this together? Sure, why not? Probably a message to me to being like, I'm sorry. Hey, it's Eric. I leave this memory for you, the future of our star. The final days have come, and creation magics we have so relied upon now hasten our downfall. But despair is not yet won out. La Habrea and the others of the Convocation are working to stem the chaos which threatens to engulf our star. Their plan requires great sacrifice. Elidibus, Themis, has already offered to give his life for our salvation. Yet there's another problem which must be dealt with. Pandemonium, wherein are confined our most vicious creations. Even should we survive the final days, it will take time to restore order. If Pandemonium cells were breached and their prisoners set upon the star, our hard-won peace would be obliterated in an instant. And someone must stay behind to ensure that never happens. With Themis and La Habrea otherwise indisposed, that responsibility falls to me. And that is why I must defy the directive of the Convocation. My soul will not be offered to manifest the will of the star, but instead consigned to eternal vigil. I know that in doing so, the final days may take me. I may not live to see my duty upheld. That is why I resolved to set this crystal adrift in the tides of the underworld. It contains memories of Pandemonium from both my father and I, and shall bear this warning to the future even if I cannot.
Sit up straight!
I am sitting up straight! Who did that? Alethadia? I'm sitting up straight! I'm like leaning back on my chair right now. I've imbued the crystal with magics that'll attract it to my essence. Even should I journey through the underworld and be born anew, this message will reach me. Pandemonium shall not be left unattended. Just making sure, yo. I gotcha. Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting back here a little bit. Camera. I had a little issue with the camera, so I think things are a little off. Why I feel like really tiny in this space here. But yeah, this is like me right now. I'm kind of just hanging back with my head up. And that's all the distance I really have. So, my back is definitely on my chair. If If all else fails, then perhaps another man like my dear friend will come along. One with an almost unnatural ability to pick up the scent of trouble. You ain't talking about me. Plus, since I'm watching on phone, it's hard to tell. Yeah. I definitely need to, like, adjust this a little bit, because it's like, here's me, here's the poster, and here's my computer. It feels like I need to be more here, but I feel really scrunched up to my desk like that. Like, now my arms are on my desk and not on my armrest, where they feel much more natural. Oh, I wonder where he is now, how many souls he has saved, and how many beasts he has slain since we last met. Oh, so many. Alongside my warning, this memory shall carry a wish. Jaeger, may we meet again. Now listen well. If anyone receives this message, you must come to Pandemonium. Please make haste. I repeat. You have reached the maximum limit of this message. Well, that dispels the last of my doubts. Thank you for humoring me. And now we come to this. It survived. Is that the heart of Sabik? Yep, the heart of Sabik. It's like, get that thing away from me! The tie that bounds Athena's memories to my body, no doubt. When I regained my senses, I found it on my person. Now it appears your efforts have left it bereft of memories. No trace remains of Athena. However, its power as Ortisite yet remains, and it may prove to be a valuable trove of knowledge in the hands of the right researcher. I feel that fate has left it with me for a reason. As long as there's no trace of Athena whatsoever. That's a powerful item. I shall take my leave, but on behalf of my colleagues, nay, the entire star, I thank you both for putting an end to Athena's wickedness. Should probably actually check to see if I got some good, shots. I got some decent shots. But I didn't get the one that I really wanted, where it was like La Habrea's hand over his Ashian side, and then just his plain face on the other, but you could see all of the red aura. I really want that, but I missed it by a second.
I see. Then Hephaestus' story has been laid bare.
Man, I was picturing, or I was thinking of such a heavier bass tone voice than that.
As has the nature of our mysterious crystal. The questions which led us into Pandemonium are answered, and soon order shall be restored. I too can fade away, unburdened by regret. I could not have reached this point without you, friend.
Oh, you're being sad again.
So many revelations. But there are more, if you would dig a little deeper. Elidibus's soul was plucked from the ethereal sea, and from it I was wrought. Surely you have a passing interest in what I remember, in what I feel. You deserve what answers I can provide. While my memories of Pandemonium are clear, all else is hazy at best. Perhaps Athena made me this way. Or perhaps it is the result of who or what I was before. Still, I can recall vague figures, scenes from my future and your past. At the Crystal Tower's peak, we clash. And later, from that self-same spire, I send you forth. Into our age, into Elpis. Why do I decide on such a course? Formless as these images are, I cannot say. However, I can hazard a guess. Somewhere within my fragmented memories, I catch a glimpse of our journey into Pandemonium. A glimpse which shows not the path we took or the destination where it led us, yet by its very presence demands that you are required in Elpis. And even if that act is but one link in the chain of events which ends in Atheris' salvation, then this all has meaning. Our time together, every moment, is worthwhile, and I am unburdened by regret. That said, it is possible my motivations become something else entirely. That you would cross this vast expanse in the hopes of being reunited with your allies. A devotion that once would have baffled me. But after having been to the depths of that twisted prison and back, I think I can understand. Now, I have pulled back the curtain as far as I dare. The people of your age call this the Ethereal Sea, a name I quite enjoy, for it teems with life, each star a soul on its journey. And among these uncountable stars, it was yours that crossed my path. For that, I shall be forever grateful. I wish you well on your journey. A journey as long as your star is bright. A journey not bound by the confines of this world or any other.
And that should be a nice little bow on my relationship with Elidibus now. If I ever need him again, he'll be here in the Ethereal Sea. If I'm your friend, then say my name!
How fascinating. The truths that dwell at the edge of sleep. The course of history is set by its victors. It is immutable, and yet... Should this star continue upon its path, look, the light.
That reminds me of something else in the Endwalker story. One of the other stars that lost... well, they were seeking knowledge, and they found the knowledge of the end of time, and grew into despair in their immortal bodies. And I think that's what was just said in that cutscene. You can see the end. Welcome back, Jaeger. I hope you said farewell to Themis for me. Recent events have given me not only a new focus for my research, but also insight of my own origins. Truly, it is a gift I could never hope to repay. As La Habrea said, I'm not Eric. Yet I bear part of him inside me, and I shall do what I can to follow the traces he has left behind in the present day. A spark that has been struck in my mind, and I'm ready to pursue my research with fervor, the likes of which I have not had since my youth. Doubtless I shall have need of you in the days and moons ahead. When that time comes, I only hope that you will once again lend me your sound counsel. Until then, may you fare well. Alright, what are you gonna give me? Skill speed? I will definitely take some skill speed. 33, 55, 33, 62. Oh, I got plenty of that, so... Oh, 55, 62. I'll do tenacity. For my tank! Awesome gal! Great job! Achievement unlocked. And for... Savage. The more I try to make sense of what happened, the more my mind ties itself in knots. It'll take weeks, or dare I say months, to navigate this maze of questions. I may have to suggest Professor Claudian hire more assistants. We crown the threat of the Ethereal Sea. Jaeger, may I have a moment of your time? Alexa, stop. I don't have much, so do it in less than 5 minutes. Alexa, stop. While I was fortunate enough to witness most events with my own eyes, I was not there to write down a blow-by-blow account. Your testimony would be a welcome and flavorful addition to my records. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. To think your foes would be even more fantastic than the ones you faced in the past. Truly, not even my wildest imaginings could come close to what reality gave us. I'm particularly fascinated by Athena, and cannot help but wonder what she would have become if left to her devices. We were terribly close to finding out, and doubtless it would have been one of the last revelations of our lives. But she may have not gone so far, if not for the Orosite, which magnified her desires to an almost incomprehensible degree. Just how it could influence one so is a matter well beyond the ken of modern scholarship. I believe you saw how twisted those under its sway can become when you face the Lucave. Just what designs did Ultima the High Seraph have bestowing the gift of Orosite to these poor souls? If Athena achieved her dream of godhood, she may well have been able to bend even Orosite to her will, and soon the world would have followed suit. What a chilling end to my story. Fascinating theory to My report, of course. I must scour our documents for any supporting evidence. Now I understand why you sent Rustinod to fetch any scrap containing even a hint of crystalline machinations. Professor Claudian! I had noticed that important tasks were being left neglected, and when I inquired as to the reason, poor Rasan explained that he could barely keep up with your requests. Something must be done about this new obsession of yours. You must pursue it until you find the answers you seek. I believe you're on your way to a discovery that shall make you the envy of your peers, myself included. Huh? We often find breakthroughs only after shattering the rules of conventional research. I shall tend to Rusnod's task, but you must promise me that your report will be a thing of wonder. Of course, Professor. You have my word. I shall give every scenario a fair shake. Where evidence is lacking, imagination shall fill in the gaps. I shall blend the lines between fantasy and science so skillfully that you will doubt if they were ever there at all. I would expect no less from one of my assistants. Before you put pen to parchment, I would be honored if you share some of your idle musings with me. I will, Professor. I will. If you have any interest, Jaeger, and I know you do, stop by any time and I'll share you with my most recent theories. Just give me the savage battles. And with that, break time. Whenever we come back, we will head over to the 12 and their realm, and we will continue that storyline, and hopefully we'll have enough time to fight. So don't go anywhere. We shall be back. Sorry, I kind of spaced out there. And we're currently playing an 8-minute song. I'm gonna cut it there and come back. Alright, let's head over to the 12, which reside over in Mordona. Unless it's not unlocked. Thought it was. Wait, what's this? Delve into myth. Can't be. She was the one who gave the Crystal Tower raid series, right? What is she doing? Fancy meeting you here, Jaeger. Have you been well? Doubtless your adventuring duties have left you with little time for our humble organization. Still, I trust you have found a spare moment here and there to contribute to Nord's ongoing research. You are so very good at it, after all. Splendid, splendid! As you can see, my circumstances leave little room for complaint. My vessel remains intact, and this age has yet to lose its luster. All told, Ko's discovery of the orb containing my essence in Circus Tower was a happy twist of fate indeed. Not only have I been able to drink my fill of this world's mysteries and delights, but Ko seems more than happy to allow me all the time I need to indulge my curiosity. Now, before you pass judgment, I must remind you that this arrangement was carried out under mutual agreement. I fully intend to relinquish control to her as soon as my work here is done. It just so happens, you may be able to help with that. Rambo says scarcely stop talking about your adventures with the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you see. I have heard stories of countless... I have heard the stories countless times. How, in a strange turn of fate, Grahatia has awoken from his slumber in the Crystal Tower, far earlier than he should have been. How the Ascian Fandaniel, who set our star on course towards the final days, was in fact Amon all along. Events of earth-shaking import, events of which you invariably played a pivotal role. Your pedigree means there is none better suited to receive my requests. Firstly, however, I would ask you that you summon Grahatia to the 8 Sentinels. I suspect he will answer the call of a comrade in arms much more readily than an anonymous researcher calling themselves an Archmagus. Grahatia? Yes, this is he. It's Jaeger. Can you come to Mordona? Jaeger? What a pleasant surprise! I can't believe the last time you called my... Oh my. Is everything alright? Oh, that? Nothing. Nothing at all. I'm much more interested in you, my friend. Are you well? You aren't in some sort of trouble, are you? No. Can you just come to Mordona, please? There's someone here who wants to talk to you. That's quite the yarn. You say Archmagus Noah, inhabiting the body of a young researcher, has asked you to ask me to make haste to the 8 Sentinels? Have I got that right? Yeah. Graha? Absolutely fascinating! I'll be there at once. As soon as I conclude my current business, that is. I promise to be quick. Tell Noah, or is it Ko, that I'm eager to meet her acquaintance. Until then, Jaeger. Alright, see you soon. Well, he's on his way. Well, I certainly did not mean to rush the poor lad. Hope his haste does not come at expense of caution. Even so, hearing the loyalty you inspire in others make me feel secure in my choice to place this task in your hands. Now then, it would be improper for us to be late to our appointment after pulling Grahatia away from his work. Feel free to go on ahead. I shall be not far behind. What am I doing exactly? I thought I was doing the 24 raid. It just doesn't feel like the 24 raid. Because I thought I would be talking to Derek, but Derek doesn't seem ready for me. What is this quest? And you know, if I can't do... If I can't do that, then I should, you know, collect some stuff. More armor. And there it is. Get that stuff. Mm-hmm. Oh, someone has already taken main. So, I guess I'm just going to be right here.
Death brings me no peace. Such is my fate. strength is without equal. Flames take you! My every breath is laced with magics. Ice bind you! Few can wield such power as mine! Ice bind you! This shouldn't kill you! Another fleeting diversion.
Always looking to be done, and I'm always happy to oblige. Make it fun for me, eh? The first drops are always the sweetest. Defend the fight till the dying begins.
Alright, there's that. Now let's see if I can get the stuff. Ooh, there's even an orchestrion roll. I'll take that. Okay, I do not need the accessories. And we'll see how I fare on this. Ooh, I got a 93 on the hands. I might get that. But it looks like I am doing legs. Waiting for the queue. So I'm gonna put in Dokkan and play a little bit of that. Oh, it looks like I got a boost to do too. What can I do with the boost? No, not that. No, not that. Maybe that. Nope, can't do that. Not that. Not available. Well, and that's Dokkan for the stream. I wanted to see. Zoe's got a cute one. I like it.
You will go no further. I spin my web. This prison offers no escape. I mustn't disappoint Lady Athena. where you are. Wet, like unto chains. A tangled morsel, awaiting death. All paths lead back to me. I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power! Stay where you are. A tangled morsel, awaiting death. All paths lead back to me. These bars are unbreakable. I am Pandemonium! These cells are mine! Stay where you are. Bear yourselves to me.
Hey, that's creepy. That's actually supposed to be the pandemonium structure given a soul.
Your punishment shall be unending.
Creepy face Alexander. Yeah, I kind of got that vibe a little bit.
For mother. I'll give you special cells. Your soul screams. Wet like unto chains. These bars are unbreakable. I come to change!
Pass on this. Pass on this. I am definitely not going for body now. Or pants. Not going for pants. Cool. Got it. Let's see if I can commend Zoe, because I just like her portrait, and go. Alright, let's see what this quest is all about. I'm gonna have to remind myself later to deliver those goods to Joel so I can get new gear. I came as quickly as I could. I haven't kept you waiting, have I? No, of course it's not. You could have slowed down. Oh, good, good. When you told me that Noah herself was a party in all this, I knew this was an opportunity I'd be loath to miss. When placed against the rebirth of both Zande and Amon, the survival of Noah's essence seemed almost quaint. Still, I can't help to be excited to meet her and hear what request of hers entails. If I were to hazard a guess, it has something to do with the Crystal Tower. Your instincts are correct. Now, let me see those eyes. A deep crimson, the likes of which I have not seen in many an age. Immaculately staring in place bangs. Oh, this? Magics are required on the road ahead, and I had to prepare accordingly. While adept enough as a researcher, I'm afraid Ko's aptitude in ethereal arts is non-existent. While my abilities are now but a shade of what they were in my zenith, they shall suffice. You can thank Rowena's House of Splendors for meeting even the most historic of my demands. Well, I mean... get in the character. Did you really have to change her hair? I noticed they chose to zoom in on her thigh first. Because she's showing some skin. Truth be told, I never did understand why Ko felt the need to hide her face with her hair. Why limit one's field of vision so? With this simple change, it feels the world has opened itself to me. However, I do wish I had a touch more flair. Amon would have clucked his tongue in disapproval at the sight of me. Alas, I had to appease Ko's preference as well. She insisted that the first outfits I selected were much too gaudy, and eventually we landed on this compromise. Beauty truly is in the eye of the beholder, I suppose. Yes, yes, truly fascinating, most illustrious Noah. I could listen for days. Yet there is a question of why I was summoned here. And Jaeger, for that matter. Why have you gone to such lengths to seek us out? Yes, quite right. To understand where we are heading, I must first tell you what came before. In twilight of the Third Astral Era, with the Allegan Empire at the height of its glory, a laboratory was constructed beneath the Crystal Tower. There, the Empire's most sensitive research was conducted. The means of achieving eternal life and resurrection, clone technology, control mechanisms for the icons, and eventual completion of the Dalamod prototype. These were but a few of the many projects pursued deep under the earth, all in absolute secrecy with the full blessing and guidance of the royal family. It was dubbed Eureka Orthos by the Emperor himself. Fitting name for a place that would become a nexus of creation. Eureka? You can't mean what I think you mean. I believe you and Kral are familiar with the Forbidden Land. You thought you heard bum technology? I forget what I said, but you're gonna have to clip and watch again, I guess. When the island appeared suddenly in the waters of the Far East, it was dubbed Eureka after the Allegan legend. The stories say that in the center of the vast labyrinth slumbers a weapon of incomprehensible power. Ooh. Oh, so the passage of time has not erased our deeds entirely. That legend has a hint of truth in it. The development of specialized weapons was a main subject of research within Eureka Orthos. It comes as no surprise that rumors of which transpired there would eventually grow into the tales of which you speak. However, Eureka Orthos is no myth. It exists as surely as you and I, and it was every bit as magnificent as a feat as Circus Tower. I have reason to believe it survived the chaos of the Fourth Umbral Calamity relatively unscathed. I know where it is, and I know how we can gain entrance. My peerless knowledge of teleportation magics shall take us to the gates, and the royal blood flowing through Galatea veins shall open them. I would very much like to once again set a foot within those halls, where I refined and perfected the means of transferring my essence to and from various objects. Which brings me to my request. I would have you delve me into the deepest regions of Eureka Orthos, and drag its secrets kicking and screaming into today. With the flow of time within the Crystal Tower restored, the laboratory should be fully active, its unfinished experiments and long-dormant security measures wandering aimlessly in search of intruders. The first order of the day should be to put those obstacles to rest, and advance to the 13th floor of the facility. Wait. What am I doing? I'll accompany you. If this place is as dangerous as it sounds, you'll need every extra weapon you can get. I'm afraid I cannot permit that. Your role in this ends once the gates of the gates to Eureka Orthos have opened. I understand your disappointment, but the same blood that makes you useful as a key makes you a hindrance to fulfilling this mission. It ties you too strongly to the Empire. Unlike the Crystal Tower, there is no need for Eureka Orthos to inspire hope. Alec is gone. Inheritors long dead. I wish for the Empire's deeds, no matter how unsavory, to be holden with eyes unclouded by legacy, that they might be judged for what they were. So Jaeger, I know I have been long in the asking, but will you accept this task? Naturally, I shall offer all the help I can muster, and you are free to take as many spoils as you may find. There is that much I could be of use to one such as you. I knew you would find the scent of adventure irresistible, but I do thank you nonetheless. Drink your fill of the ancient secrets and buried sin. Well then, I suppose it's time to make our ingress. Allow us to borrow the key that Uneg and Doga entrusted to you so long ago. Ah, the connection seems to be stable. Good, good. Promise me you'll come back in one piece, Jaeger. Return in any other shape, and not even another calamity will convince me to open up these gates. Must you fuss over him like a child? He to whom Alec ruins are almost commonplace, who bested even Amon in combat? Compared to such trials, this will be but a footnote in a long list of heretics. Or heroics. Once Jaeger returns from his expedition, you are more than welcome to return here and listen to the report. Rest assured, you shall remain fully apprised of any world-threatening developments. This sounds like a VC dungeon. That's a small reassurance, but I suppose it must suffice. Should you find yourselves at an impasse, do remember that I'm only a call away, won't you? Now then, let us make ready. The secrets of Eureka Orthos lie in wait to be found. It's like serious face. Nod. Area unlocked. She like you. She like you are silly for worrying about a legendary adventurer. Uh-huh. Here we are. Rambrose has furnished me with all the manpower I requested. The capable researchers of Sons of the St. Konark stand ready to organize your expeditions and appraise any rarities you may find. As for my part, I have managed to offset the magical limitations of this vessel with my boundless knowledge, procuring 2 tools that should be of great use to you. First, special armor. You see, in the days before the 4th Umbral Calamity, the researchers of Eureka Orthos fortified it with wards that enervated the faculties of any intruders. Even the most masterful weapons are rendered useless. If they cannot be swung, to overcome this, I've imbued a set of armor with opposing wards should nullify the effect, thus allowing you to fight with gusto. Second is a handy little device called a democlone generator. As the name implies, it is capable of creating near clones in a matter of moments. Such clones, while imperfect, were often used in experiments. If you come across tombstones containing data on such experiments, the generator can make sense of them. Furthermore, while the aether of the clones dissipate as quickly as vapor in a hot beaker, an extra hand or two may prove useful in pulling you from a perilous situation. Take these tools in good health, and may they serve you well. Once you have steeled your nerves and sharpened your weapons, speak with Khatun to begin. Well met, Jaeger. I am Khatun, and Mistress Nora has tasked me with overseeing all manner of support for your expeditions into Eureka Orthos. That last over there is Valeron. She'll appraise you the worth of any trinkets or treasure you may find. Mistress Nora has also provided us with a synthesis node, and we're standing by to offer whatsoever aid we can. I take it to the Archmagus has given you 2 pieces of equipment she was so proud of making. Excuse me, but for your own safety, I must ask you to show them to me before I allow you to set foot into the unknown. Everything appears to be working order. Now then, you're ready to go. Our first goal is to reach the 13th floor of the facility. Go forth, Jaeger, and show the realm that Alec's most deadly creations are no match for our heroes. Alright, what is this? You have now access to Eureka Orthos. You may enter the Deep Dungeon. You must be a disciple of War Magic of level 81 or above to participate, and your level will be adjusted to 81 upon entering Eureka Orthos for the first time. Further details can be had by speaking with Khatun. To return to this location, you may speak with Bernal at Revenant's Toll. I do not want to do a deep dungeon. No, I don't like deep dungeons. This is a pass. This is a hard pass. No, I'm done. No. What's your spoils? Huh? What can I get? Absolutely no idea, but no. Nope. Nope. No. Alright, let's go to Razathan. Sorry, I'm just not a fan of Deep Dungeon. Not a fan of PvP. Just... throw me into dungeons. Speaking of which, maybe I should collect some tombstones. After I get some gear. How about that? Nope, nope, not Moradona. I was just there. Razathan, please. Thank you. Make another Mandeville. Pretty sure... nothing new there. Joe! Oh, Joe! I think it's finally time that my Dragoon gets an upgrade. Here we go. So this is 640. Okay. That's getting there. Ooh, look at that. I'm close to 14 million now. Okay. Well, I definitely need to take care of some of this here. I'm definitely running out of room in my Chocobo saddle. Maybe I should give my, my dye to my retainers. Penny looks like she's got the inventory space. Not exactly. I guess I can put other stuff in here. This is such a mess. Okay, well, they're out doing their thing. I guess I'm gonna go to Gridania. Don't need this casting stuff. I think the gunblade that I currently have yeah, it's much cooler and it's stronger, so ooh, can finally sell that. Sell that. Well, I should probably give some of this stuff to my retainer. Increase your eye level. And I guess as far as Purgatory Fending, I don't want to keep that. Not even dyeable, and I'm not really... Jaeger's not really affinity of fire. Which probably is also going to be the same for the Purgatory of Miming. I'm just going to sell all this. We shouldn't be doing this. Not to the miming. Just the fending, because my retainers are aiming and miming. Whoops. Well, hopefully that will get figured out later. More stuff to sell. Get off my back. Last bracelet of healing. Yeah. Good enough for now. Alright. Tombstone grind for Jaeger. And, oh. Stream's over already. Okay. Well, not doing that. Go ahead and just put it to the idle camera for now, because stream is over. So, I'll be back streaming Final Fantasy XIV on Thursday. Since God of War it is done, we're going to be playing my second character, Thunder and Lightning, and we're going to be doing some catch-up. We're going to catch up on Pandemonium, going to catch up on story, just, you know, get everything up to speed. We'll probably stop a little bit here and there for screenshots, but for the most part, I am going to be skipping cutscenes. So if you ever want to see any of those cutscenes, go back to some of my previous streams. You can find them on YouTube at youtube.com/JaegerForresterGaming and watch the cutscenes there. Otherwise, you might get to see them again. And then after Thursday, the next time I stream... Alexa, stop. Next time I stream will be Saturday, and we will be returning to City Skylines. We have some claims that we can add to the city, but there's going to be no new claims to the city. We're just going back to finish what was claimed last time, and the city's going to be complete. I was hoping that the city would get completed after we hit like 90,000 population, but I don't know if we're going to be able to reach it. There were plenty of districts that were claimed, but we shall see. And we'll see how much we get done too. But we're not playing God of War since it's finished, and all of that is in preparation for Final Fantasy XVI getting released next week, Thursday. So next week, we'll be going back to Final Fantasy XIV on Tuesday, and then 16 on Thursday. So hopefully I get to see you guys next time. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and yeah, take care.